that kind of move. They're quick to press here, right on top of them. I can pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem, an absolute gem. A first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the fences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Chance, surely! That's just playing it safe. That's simple. And needless to say, that deserved better. I'm not sure what went through his mind there. Reverse psychology, perhaps. Didn't do much apart from making himself look a bit silly in the end. Casemiro! Scotland are looking to go forward now. Someone off target. Driving forward. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Scotland genuinely seem like a side that's confident in the quality they have in a wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups. That's the impression I'm getting. Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each of them. Towering header! It's through hoisting, and he's following up! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Well, let that be a lesson for them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila. Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. You can really sense how important this goal. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are comforting. They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a upping of the intention, urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. It's going wide left. Played into the box. Gets his head on it! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Neymar is onto this. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. So, temporary halt to the action. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in the second half? Brazil enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. approached hawkishly here. Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this... Can he finish? He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Now it's Neymar. Well, they can break here. Tries to play it through. Picks out brilliantly. Real chance! And he steered it beyond the post. Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps on the back. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goal. It's Neymar! And that's a sharp finish. And he is just ripping it up. Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And that means just one thing. Match ball. He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. It was through ball. And this is Neymar. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Like,
I have to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be
like,
growing in
subscribe.
stature with every goal. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he shakes the shoots! And a neat finish! How many? Just how many? The goal in class is fast. Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that so one-sided now is getting scary. He's got four. That is remarkable. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper-like. It's going to be his job to mop up anything the backline wins back and then start zipping passes left, right and over the top.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and this is Del Piero. He's having a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Could move up a gear here. And it's been played through. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Santos yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Front-footed pressing going on here. It's looking wide. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Akanji. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Jordi Alba has it in a wide position. He's shifting through the... Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Pelé. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Guardiola. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Guardiola, Totti, and he's had it nicked away.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He's got away. He's found some space. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great ball, and he's in. It's Totti! Oh, didn't catch it right.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. That pass isn't the best. And this is Roll! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele. He's found and the shots.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. That looks a decent ball. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Raul. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And that header!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Showing great feet there. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Albert Ferrer wins the duel this time. And here's Neymar. And it's Totti. And he lights up a cross.
Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude. And if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Raul has it out wide and in space. Good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Squeeze it through. Guardiola.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Argentina really will have to throw everything at this now. It's just incredible! Just incredible! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Santos could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing, and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Tries a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Raul. He's had it taken off him. And this is Neymar. He's got away. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to play it through. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely intercepted. Squeeze it through. Now it's De Bruyne. He's found a way through. De Bruyne! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Guardiola. Raul always looking for that half a chance. De Ligt makes the interception. It's Raul. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Somehow saves it. And he has kept it out somehow.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Santos have their second corner now. Keep with that. Benfica has the chance to go the other way. And that's another throw. Silvestre. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Totti. Mateus, great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get rid. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Santos certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Santos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Totti. Now this, and he shoots! Well taken goal. And it's Neymar. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cross flogging towards the middle. He's done very well to take that back. Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That pass isn't the best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. We smelt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Could move up a gear here. That's a shade optimistic. Mateus. Silvestre. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? Nice control. Silvestre.
Benfica really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Raul. Chance here to counter. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Silvestre. And here's Neymar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Listen, it really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's free. He has got space. Oh,
Wie,
that's
ja.
horrible.